All right, we are live here in the After Review studio. I am your host, Pete. What is going on, everybody? We are officially less than 24 hours away from the kickoff of the 2025 NFL season. We made it, boys and girls. We made it. That's all I got to say. We made it. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday night. I'm going to go through, give you my picks straight up tonight, what I think who are the winners going to be in week one of the NFL season. And then we'll have a video tomorrow doing my picks against the line. So if you're interested in that, you want to be a degenerate, we'll have that. We'll also have backyard bookies. We got a ton of content as the NFL season is officially underway. So everybody smash that like button, buckle up, and let's start talking week one in the NFL. Emu on a glorious weekend. Yes, Auburn wins, Bama loses. The ideal weekend. Watching Auburn in person, I am very worried about Jackson Arnold. He is not a very good passer. Offensive line is very big, and the secondary is also pretty bad, but if they can run the football and control the clock, they're in good shape. OJ, what's up? We're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss that TAMU kept it close with UTSA for 3 quarters. Not really 3 quarters. I mean, they gave up the 80-yard touchdown run to start the third quarter, and that made it close, but they kind of cruised in the third quarter after that. AJ, keep it up. Appreciate that. Welcome. All right, let me spit my gum out, and let's start picking games. So kick off tomorrow in the city of brotherly love or the city of brotherly shove. Eagles Cowboys. This game's lost a lot of steam. Obviously, the Cowboys ship out Micah Parsons. Dak Prescott's back, though. We know Dak. That's a GOAT quarterback right there. I know you guys are all jealous. You're not as good as Dak Prescott. But I think the Cowboys are just really running into a buzzsaw. Now, we've seen a kind of a trend break. We used to have the extreme trend that, like, the home team defending Super Bowl champ week one, the Thursday night opener, used to dominate this game. Now we've seen some kind of fade back to the mean here. The road teams have picked up a little bit. But that's not going to be the case tonight. Why is it the Eagles Cowboys? Like, why are the Cowboys this team? Did anyone think the Cowboys were going to be that team? Akeem, appreciate the sub. Welcome to the channel. Anyone, if you're new here, I can only see public subs. So if you're new here, drop the sub, drop it in the chat. I will gladly shout you out if I haven't shouted you out yet. Cowboys, Eagles. Yeah, I think this is a safe one. 94% picked. Straight up here, like, this is not a hard pick for any of us, right? Like, we're all on the Eagles here. To be fair, he was all right passing, but they weren't given too many opportunities, given Baylor acted like Auburn wasn't running it down their throats. I'm just talking about in the first 2 drives of the game. The whole game turned on that second drive where they had him in 3rd and long, and he spun out of a sack and ran for the first down. He's still a one read and tuck it guy, though. Like, I was just watching him. I was up close and personal. You can see him. His eyes are one look and then down. So that is a concern, especially with the good wide receivers there. The secondary is also bad. There were guys running wide open in that secondary, and Baylor just didn't throw the ball. I thought bad play calling hurt Baylor early in that game. So I'd keep my eye on the secondary. There were guys running wide open. First game jitters. Now, Arnold's just not a good passer. He's not that kind of passer. Oklahoma ran him out for a little bit of a reason. That was one of it. But game number 2. Chiefs Chargers. Green, what's up? Chiefs Chargers in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is kind of a weird game. Here. Don't know what we're going to get out of the field. If we remember last year, the field was just absolute dog water out there. I mean, tore up. Jordan Love got hurt because of the field. Ugly game. Neither of these teams, like, maybe the Chargers, they want to run the ball. I don't know how that offensive line's going to hold up now with the change in the positions, losing Rashawn Slater, move Joe Alt over to left tackle. Chiefs got a really good run defense. Chargers defense a little bit sus, but I don't know if the Chiefs are going to be able to run the football. Isaiah Pacheco is healthy. So that should help their run game because the Chiefs' run game was non-existent with Kareem Hunt last year. It was so bad. So I think we're going to see kind of an ugly, mucky game again. But Harbaugh likes to play in the mud. Harbaugh likes to play in the mud. He loves these kind of gritty, grindy games. I'm just so worried about this Chargers defense and the movement along the offensive line. I'm excited to see Omarion Hampton, see what this looks like. But I think the Chiefs are motivated. The stuff I'm reading on Patrick Mahomes now, Travis Kelce is 1,000 years old and planning a stupid wedding, so he's not locked in on ball. But Patrick Mahomes seems like he is. Xavier Worthy going to be out there. No Rashee Rice, but I think the improved run game, the defense is still really, really good for the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to be an ugly one here. Probably more Chiefs fan in the international spot, and it's technically a Chargers home game. I got to go to the Chiefs on Friday night. I don't think there's going to be much of a Super Bowl hangover this year. If you watch my previews, I think the Chiefs are going to be pretty good once again. Take a step back maybe in those one-score games, but they're going to be good. The Chiefs are going to be good again, and I'm a little worried about the Chargers this year. Let me catch up on the chat. Hope they fix that secondary in the next 2 weeks. Nope. I need it to be bad at the end of September. Watch someone get hurt on that trash field. Yeah, super concerned. Okay, Dr. Soda's talking about Jesus. That's cool. Yeah, don't spam. Good call. Good call. Funny watching OU claim they have the next Mayfield because they they scored against an FCS team. True. But people do like Mater. They do like him. They said he's good. Like, not just Oklahoma fans. Like, college football people in general like him. We'll see. Real test this weekend. Oklahoma, Michigan. Real football game. Excited to watch that one. It's kind of our big game on the schedule for week 2. So that one should be a lot of fun. And, I won't have to stress out until week 3 when the Aggies play the Notre Dame, who's going to be pissed off after a bye this week. If my QB threw an INT to an FCS team, I wouldn't be glazing. I mean, they could. I mean, interceptions happen. Like, whatever. Who do the Vikings play? The Vikings play on Monday night against the Bears. Actually, they play against this guy right here. I heard their male cheerleaders were banned from going to the game because they were going to use them to distract Caleb. That's what I heard the strategy was. Vikings playing chess, not checkers over here. But Ben Johnson banned it. So hit the like button if you think Caleb would get distracted by the male cheerleaders with his nail polish. Hit that like button if he's distracted. Male cheerleader's going to have a protest. I mean, as long as they just show up, just like maybe we'll smuggle them in and just have them dancing on the sideline. Where's insert a longest yard gif? Something. Moment of silence for Stream East. Yup. RIP. Hey, it's okay because UFC is going to Paramount Plus and it's not going to be pay-per-view. So if you got Paramount Plus, you can actually watch the UFC. Not that bad. Who do you guys play? We play Utah State this weekend. Then it's at Notre Dame and then Auburn. Yes, a gauntlet to start there. Auburn catching us right after going to Notre Dame, and Notre Dame's coming off a bye. They're going to be pissed off. Auburn's playing us the best possible week. Are you scared of the Bears? No, I'm more worried about us. Okay, so you guys will be 3-1. 4-0, you move 4-0. I know that secondary can't cover our receivers. I know they can't cover the Ferraris out there. I don't know if I'm not afraid of the Bears. I'm more worried about our quarterback. Like, what are we going to get out of basically a rookie quarterback in J.J. McCarthy? We'll find out. Like, if J.J. McCarthy's good, I'm not worried at all. The Vikings are favored in this game. So I think our defense is going to give Caleb a little bit of fits there. I mean, honestly, Ben Johnson's offense has only done good because of Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, Jahmyr Gibbs has hard carried the Lions offense against us. We have shut down, like, if they don't have an elite running back like that, we've kind of shut them down. We're 4-0, we're going 4-4 the rest of the year. No. This is a 9-win team this year. The schedule is actually much better this year. Schedule's not terrible. Get South Carolina and College Station. Schedule's better this year. Jetta's banged up, or is he healthy? I know Addison is suspended. I mean, he was hurt. Like, he missed most of training camp, but everybody practiced today except Harrison Smith, who has an undisclosed personal illness. So I don't know if he's got, like, HIV or some shit. I don't know. You're obligated to go 8-4. No, we're not. That's every other year or something like that. We went like 8-4 last year. We're going to have like a 9-win year this year. At least our quarterback's good. Our quarterbacks are, our wide receivers are good. I'm very happy. I'm very happy my wide receivers are finally good again. Okay. Let's take a look at our Sunday afternoon slate. Kicking it off, Buccaneers, Falcons. Exactly, you had everything in front of you. Oh, that team was bad last year. Ran out of gas. And we should have won that game, too. Suspect officiating in quadruple overtime. Bucks Falcons is a fun game, especially since it's in Atlanta and the Buccaneers are very banged up. Buccaneers are banged up. We're going to see a heavy dose of Emeka Egbuka. So if you're fantasy out there and you got Emeka Egbuka, watch out. Falcons defense kind of revamped. This was not a good defensive unit out there last year. Pretty sussy, in fact. But they do trade 2 first-round picks, get 2 rookie pass rushers. But they really haven't dominated in camp, man. I haven't seen anything like that. Michael Penix on the offense should be good. They should be able to, try and establish the run. But the Buccaneers' run defense is awesome. Secondary not good. Secondary not good for Tampa. Even though, whatchamacallit, Winfield's still pretty good. Should have won. You guys went down 21. Yeah, that's right. And we went to 15 overtimes. Should have won that game. Don't start so bad. We win that game. Have you ever been to a Ravens game or the city? Is it trash? I know Philly is. I have been to a Ravens game, but I haven't been to a Ravens game since the 90s. I think I went the second year the Ravens existed to a Ravens-Vikings game. 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown in that game. You can find that game. I was at that game somewhere in the 90s, late 90s, like 96, 97 maybe. You guys should be able to find it. 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown in the game. Pal, take it from an Auburn fan. There is no if. Auburn only gets bailed out by the luckiest shit ever. Keep that team afloat. We should have an if will drive you mad. I think Auburn's like one of the worst programs in the SEC, but they have miracle seasons that win them national championships. That's what I think of Auburn. And that tends to be correct. They had a couple magical runs, and then they're just like a 5-6 win team most of the time. Auburn 1-0, Alabama 0-1. Enough said. Yeah, well, Alabama's trash. Kalen DeBoer is trash. We know how I feel about Kalen DeBoer. I think he's insanely overrated. Anyway, Bucks Falcons. I'm going with the Bucks. I think this is a spicy game. I could see the Falcons winning this game. Buccaneers could start slow. I'm going back and forth. You know what? I'm zagging. I'm taking the Falcons. Am I speaking of the greatest dynasties of all time? 7 natties in one weekend. Oh, like what, at a track event? Lol. Oh my god, our dynasty's going apeshit right now. I don't even know what's going on over there. Maybe I have to flip over and put on our dynasty games. Keep track. Uh-oh. Minute 20 left. 3-point game. UNLV in field goal range. Ooh. That's fun. Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons. I've zagged. Would you draft Travis Hunter for your fantasy football league? I mean, yes, I think I did draft Travis Hunter actually in our fantasy league. I think I have Travis Hunter in our league. I have Travis Hunter in at least 2 leagues. I think I have him in this one too. Let's see. After the review team. Do I have Travis Hunter? I do not have him in ours. The Chicago nail polish repping strong, boys. But yes, I think Travis Hunter's like, don't draft him as your number. Like, I have Travis Hunter as a flex in my leagues. He's not one of my top 2 receivers. He's a flex. Oh, 04 is legit too. They didn't win the Natty in 04. That was the LSU USC split Natty. Going 5-6 is a recent thing. I mean, if you look at their seasons besides the 2 Natty runs, what's Auburn record over here? Feels like they always like fall apart. They had the one good season. I know where we beat them in Auburn when they were pretty good. Yeah, I would draft. What's Minnesota like, Pete? Does it look cool like Denver? I mean, I've only been to Minnesota once, and it was fine. I don't think it looks cool like Denver. Denver's in the freaking mountains. Minnesota's like kind of flat and cold. Though we enforced our claim on 7 a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, that's right. Because the Auburn Gazette called them a national champion. Wasn't one of those teams with 4 losses? A lot of people have been talking so bad about the Chiefs this year because they got blown out in the Super Bowl. Well, that's good reason. The Chiefs were banged up and no left tackle this year. They're better than last year. Yeah, I think they are, but they're also probably not going to go, what'd they go, like 11-0 in one-score games? It felt like they were insane in one-score games. The Chiefs are going to be good this year. They're not going to win as many games. They're going to be good. Auburn was legit in 2004. Yeah, they were good. That was a weird year. That was the Carnell Tate and Cadillac Williams. Carnell Tate? Yeah, Carnell Williams and Cadillac Williams, the 2 running backs. They had the 2-headed monster. That was the original 2-headed monster. Chargers pull off the upset. Ooh, I don't know. I don't trust this Chargers O-line. I just don't trust this Chargers line. I think it's going to be a weird game. Bro is selling. Flat and cold. That sounds terrible. True. You think Jackson Dart will start this year? Yes. I think Jackson Dart will eventually start. Unless the Giants are winning like 9 games, 8 games, like they're on a playoff trajectory, I think Jackson Dart will start this year. And I think Dart's good. Forgetting Tommy Tuberville. Nobody's forgetting Tommy Tuberville. Pat Dye, Terry Bowden, John Heisman, and Shug Jordan era. I mean, I'm talking about I guess I should say, starting with Cam Newton, like the Cam Newton era. After that, Cam Newton natty, which was also a super lucky natty because, Cam Newton, Florida guy, weird just stealing the laptops. The Cam Newton getting kicked out of Florida. Cam Newton was supposed to replace Tim Tebow, guys. Think about that Florida dynasty. that would have been if Cam Newton just didn't steal laptops and get kicked out of Florida. Florida might have been Bama before Bama for that Urban Meyer run right there. That would have been nuts to think about that talent because Cam carried a not super talented Auburn team to the Natty. And Cam was the best there is. One of the best single college football seasons ever by a quarterback. Carried those guys. Let's see. Watch Mahomes go down. Don't put that evil on Mahomes like that. We want healthy and good quarterbacks. Don't put that evil on Mahomes. Only Jordan Love we put that evil on. And the Packers. We put that evil on the Packers. That's the only place I will accept the evil. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting game here. Cleveland and Cincy. We know how bad Cincy is week 1. We know how bad Cincy is week 1. Actually, before I do that, let me get up on the chat. I'm way behind in the chat. I was distracted. Sorry, I had to watch the end of our Dynasty game. Everything was going crazy. The Chiefs will have a better offense. I got them at 14-3. I think I have them 13-4 this year. Maddox, I have them 13-4. Auburn being 5-6, recent events caused by extreme incompetence in the hiring process due to the yellow fellow ruling like an iron fist. I mean, say what you want. It is a thing, though. Weird feeling Mahomes going down on that field. That would be insane. Well, ever since the incompetent hiring process and the Gus bus, hey man, the Gus bus just took down Bama for you this weekend. Don't shit on the Gus bus. If Cam Newton had Urban Meyer, it would be insane. It would be insane. Gus Bus, which apparently got refueled, didn't know that was an option. Yo, when Gus is rolling right, that his offense is a pain in the ass to deal with. But it is. I like the 09 Saints for my guy Pete. You bitch. What game would you not bet on this weekend? I am not touching the Bills-Ravens game. That's for sure. That's scary. Bills-Ravens? I'm not touching that game. I'm not touching Packers-Lions either. Week 1's like the worst week to bet. I am horrible week 1 in like everything. I have to watch people. I have to kind of know. I like the Broncos this weekend. Spoiler alert, Eagles comfortably win. But brown paper bag full of cash, baby. Pick the Browns. Do it, Coward. Ghost Hunter, I don't know if I can pick the Browns. The Bengals are bad week 1, but there is a big but, guys. The Browns quarterback situation is horrendous. I mean, Joe Flacco was bad last year. They can't really run the ball. And Joe Burrow's actually healthy. Now, this game might be in the 40s. Browns defense is great at home usually. But the Bengals are healthy for like the first. Joe Burrow is healthy for like the second time ever in his career going into week 1. They have everybody. They're ready to rock and roll, the Bengals. They're actually going to win week 1. Chiefs-Lions in the Super Bowl. If the Lions make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to be sick. I got to pump up Auburn in case you lose. That way you have an excuse. What we did with Baylor, and now we're like 27th in the AP. Yeah. I don't know how good Baylor is. That Baylor defense is pretty bad. They're just small, man. Like, you could just see it as soon as they stepped on the field. Like, they were just too small up front. Auburn's right guard is massive, and their left tackle. Yeah, but him rolling right means he needs to get a blue chip O-line recruit, which may kill him. Fair. How about Cam Ward versus Sean Payton's defense week 1? Not going to go well for Cam Ward. Not going to go well. I think Cam Ward's going to be good. It's going to be a tough week 1. Yeah, don't expect much from week 1 on the road. I agree. Week 1 is always tough for pick'em leagues. I ain't never picking the Bengals week 1 ever again. Fair, Ghost Hunter. But Joe Burrow is healthy. He practiced all preseason. He played. What's your score prediction for the Chiefs-Chargers? I'm going to say 23-17 Chiefs. Belichick will never lose. Well, he may never win again. Too evil. He may never win again. What shitty Viking is your profile picture? Is that like Matt Castle or something? Or is that Brosmer? I don't even know who that is. They didn't really know how to load the blocks. They did not know how to assign a QB spy for sure. They kind of loaded the box at the end there. They did get bailed out on the that suspect. They stopped him on that 3rd down, and they called that OPI even though the quarterback was outside the pocket and the receiver was blocking downfield. Like, that was sus. And the missed face. There were a couple. Auburn definitely got the benefit of a few calls in that game, especially when they ripped that guy's head off. Will Shedeur Sanders play this year? I would say yes, he will play. But I don't think he'll start. 31-20 Chiefs. Ooh, that's a beatdown. UNC fans calling for Belichick to be fired after game 1. Welcome to college football, Bill. That is real. That's the real. That's the real man, Sean Mannion. Oh, my God. Another carousel of Viking quarterback. Hey, man, it's why we're in the SEC. Get those calls? Three blind mice out there. Carr looked nice for Notre Dame, though. Yeah, I thought he had some really nice throws. Good towards the end of the game. The interception wasn't great, but it was also a little unlucky. I mean, they were too scared of the wide receivers to do anything against that offense. Yeah, they were definitely playing backed off on the back end, but they could have spied. Did way better than Arch. He also played a lot worse of a defense than Arch did, but Arch's mechanics looked awful. For a guy 3 years in the system, I would be concerned. He looked so bad. Miami nearly choked away a big lead per usual. Yes, that is Mario Cristobal's game management nonsense. Makes sense. More wide receivers did make plays, but they didn't have too high. Yeah, they had the one really big pass play that was kind of in front of me down the sideline that I thought they were going to score on. It's to troll my fellow Vikings fans. If you're in Minnesota, I'm a part of a group having an event on the eve of the home opener. I am not in Minnesota, unfortunately. I am just a shitty Vikings fan. But how you feel about how you feel about Monday, man? How do you feel about Monday? Arch's mechanics and arm look cream puff. He's got a big arm. That throw on the last drive that he fit in there on the too high look was a really nice throw. He's got a big arm. His mechanics were bad. I'm so happy I'm going to the Bills-Ravens game Sunday night. Austin, that's going to be awesome. That's a great game. The Coleman catch, I think it was that one, where he climbed the ladder and then kind of spun free down the sideline. Lenore Sellers is the best QB in college football. I think South Carolina wins the SEC. Bold predictions. Not super bold, but I do love Lenore's. He's a dog. They got to work on their wide receivers. Their wide receivers are a little suspect in South Carolina. Either way, we just need to tune up and kick the shit out of OU. OU, I mean, you're getting OU in a good spot, too. You're getting teams off of tough games. Beneficial schedule. It's always a good day when I get to laugh at Texas and Bama. It's always a good day when the horns go down. The Colts are going to be garbage this year. Unfortunately, they are going to be garbage this year. JJ McCarthy, let's go. I got the Vikings winning. Arch looked bad. We got a little Raven love. Falcons over Bucks is weird behavior. No. The Bucks are really banged up. The Buccaneers also were 0-2 against the Falcons last year. They're like bad against the Falcons. They can't stop them. I think this is a weird one. I think it's going to be a close game. I have the Buccaneers like going really far and being good. But I think they're going to start a little slow. They're pretty banged up. I think our defense will punish Caleb. Well, obviously, look at him. How can we not punish nail polishes? I just don't know how McCarthy. Yep, exactly. Tough road. I wish he played more in the preseason just to work on, getting the plays in and all that shit. Got to get the passing attack ready and improve the tackling. That's actually going to be a fun bad blood game. Taco Cowboys, let's go Knowles. Ooh, FSU. Austin, who likes NASCAR? I know OJ likes NASCAR. We also get Georgia off the Bama game, which looks like a bye week for Georgia. True. Sharpie, what did I miss? Not much. I think every pick's on the board. I've been half distracted because I was watching that end of y'all's game on the other screen. I watched your touchdown to take the lead and then the last drive. Michael Penis or Penix? Michael Penix. He becomes Michael Penis when he sucks. Let's go. Fuck Archu, the Buckeyes. Michael Penix will lose them the game. I'm not convinced that he's any good. I don't know if he's going to lose them that game. I don't know if he's good or bad yet. I think the Falcons are just in a better spot right now. Michael Penis Jr. It's Jr. Don't respect Mr. Penis. OJ was here. He is here. Whose game? Mr. Sharp's game. Close game, but always good to walk out away on a Wednesday night on the road. True. What game would I most feel confident? I got the Chiefs. What about you? Eagles. Eagles most confident for the Survivor. I just burned the Eagles this week. I feel so confident that the Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys. Eagles, and I'm pretty confident in the Steelers. And the Broncos. Broncos also. Miami going to beat the shit out of the Colts. I think Miami's going to be bad, John. I think Miami's going to be bad. As someone with a minor interest in UAB football, please help donate to fire Trent Dilfer. I forgot Trent Dilfer is the head coach there. Too Evil. Appreciate the sub. Welcome. Like I said earlier, guys, if you sub and I haven't shouted you out, drop it in the chat. I can't see every sub. Only people who want everyone to know they subbed. Let's see. Penix mechanics have been all over the place, even in college. He'll either drop a dime or miss by like 5 or 6 yards. That's also true, but he looked pretty decent in the 2 games last year. Like I said, anybody can be good in the NFL their first 4 to 8 games. And then once they get full tape on you and know what your tendencies are, then we find out who's a man out there. When defensive coordinators know. Every day the good people of Birmingham, Alabama are being defiled. Dilford. I wanted to make like a Dilfer pun there. Put an end to it. They let up 42 to an FSC team. Oh my God. All Dilfer needs is Ray Lewis on his staff and he'll win a national title. Is that before or after Ray Lewis may or may not participate in club activities? Who has the best rivals jersey? Okay, that's a great question. The new jerseys that came out. Best helmet, I think, was the Seahawks. The Seahawks helmet was crazy good. I think jersey-wise, it's the Patriots or the Cardinals. If his history is anything to go by. True. Do I like Jason Whitlock? Well, he's not really a sports character anymore, but I used to like Jason Whitlock when he was on FS1. Cross the line with your guy, Ray. I think the Ravens have a solid one, but purple and black is too hard to mess up. Well, they don't have a rivals jersey, the Ravens. That's like just the regular alternate. It was only the NFC West and the AFC North that got, or AFC East that got rivals jersey this year. It's the Bills. The problem is the Bills copied everybody. Like they copied the Vikings, who were also copied by the Packers. Like they have the icy whites. I do like the Below shirts that everyone's buying for Blow. The Seahawks retros are fire. Yes. Let me see. NFL rivals jerseys. But yes. We can look at the new jerseys. The Dolphins jersey isn't bad. The black with the teal is good. I kind of like the Patriots jersey. I mean, that's cool. The Bills jersey is like cool, but they copied everybody. Like it's exactly the Vikings jerseys. Like the Bills jersey is basically the Vikings winter whiteout jerseys from last year. God, Jordan Addison looks small as shit. These are tough. I think the Seahawks one is tough. Facebook's images suck. Here we go. The Hindu Times. Why is that the first thing that pops up for images? That's wild. I kind of like the 49ers. The Rams one is meh. I think the Rams one is meh. The Jets are meh. I do like the little like speckled dots on the Cardinals. Dolphins are okay. I kind of like the Patriots jersey. I kind of like that color. I kind of like these colors. It's a nor'easter. Yeah, I kind of like the Patriots jerseys the most. Anyway. Okay, Dolphins Colts. This game is awful. Thursday night, you taking I joined late. Taking the Eagles. The picks have been on the screen, guys. Like those are the picks I have. The circle blues are the picks I have. I'm taking the Eagles. But the Bills jersey is so fitting. Yeah, they just copied the other cold teams is the problem. They got to come up with something new. Cardinals should score 70 on the trash Aints team. I don't know if the Cardinals can score 70 points with Kyler Murray at quarterback. Cardinals fire like the Cardinals. I hate the Seahawks jersey with the 12s on it. Yeah, the jersey not as good. I like the helmet. Look at the detail. That's Mark Ingram voice. I can't do it. Mark Ingram voice. Dolphins may be trash, but the Colts are starting Danny Dimes. True. This Aints, yup. I'm taking the Dolphins to win this game. The Colts are really bad. The Dolphins are bad. The Colts are just as bad. Raiders Pats should be interesting. Yes, this is an interesting average team game. Taking the Dolphins too. Yeah, I like the Dolphins. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Really helps stream out a lot, get us out into the algorithm. Oh, yeah, do you guys like my Vikings hat? You like my new Vikings hat? I kind of like it. It's pretty tough. With my YouTube shirt. Thanks, YouTube. Look, I'm official, guys. Community partner over here. My official YouTube shirt. I'm such a nerd. No, but I love this Vikings hat. This is going to be my Vikings hat for the year, I think. Big fan of it. Have I watched the way the Bills players got their jerseys? I have not, Austin. I'm assuming, was it like a mystery box that they unopened? They unboxed? I think I like Genty to put them over the top, but this one could go either way. Yeah, both rookie. I mean, Travion Henderson. Watch it right now. You're not going to boss me to watch it. No. Travion Henderson and Ashton Genty, two great rookie running backs. This is a tough one. Raiders going west to east. We know how that works out. Not usually great. I think I lean New England being at home in this game. We'll see. Stephon Diggs should play, I think. This Patriots defense probably going to be pretty good. This Raiders defense probably not going to be any good. But the Raiders offense going to be ground and pound, control the clock, very professional operation. I'm a little concerned about Chip Kelly, first year back in the NFL. We're going to have to see how it goes. I'm going to lean Patriots as the home team, but I think that's going to be a really fun and interesting game. I will not be any surprised if the Raiders walk away with that win. Watch it when you have time. Okay, maybe when I'm done picking the games, I'll watch it. When I'm done picking the games. We'll see. All right, Cardinals, Saints. The Cardinals. Both wide receiver groups are legit question marks. Yes. But the Raiders do have a better tight end. They do have the best tight end. Boo. I mean, I'll watch it on stream when I'm done with the picks. Geno's plays bad outside. Geno literally played the last 3 years in Seattle and been fine. A rainy outdoor place. He'll be fine at noon on September 7th in New England. He'll be okay. I believe. I believe Geno will be okay on that one. And Genty got his ass handed to him. Too much pressure for him to go through. That's not true. Raiders had their starters on the O-line in the preseason. Genty did have a nice rushing touchdown. Oh, you're talking about the Patriots? Boo. Fair. You can always boo the Patriots. Cardinals love to disappoint you when you think they have it in the bag. I'd watch out. That's true. But I'm not going to trust Spencer Rattler. Cardinals probably win this game. I have the Cardinals being bad. I had the Cardinals like 4-13. And Cardinal fans were hella mad at me. And I had the Cardinals winning this game at 4-13. Saints upset alert. I'd be floored if the Saints won that game. Arizona has some cool hidden gems on the football team or just in general. Maybe both. Scottsdale. Shout out Scottsdale. Shout out my man Matt doing his bachelor party this weekend in Scottsdale. Couldn't go because I have to be here with you people. Steelers destroy the Jets with TJ Watt alone. Yeah, I don't know. The Jets defense is going to be good again. Like, the Jets defense is pretty good. And Aaron Glenn's going to get them back to being good. You know, we saw them fall off a cliff when they fired Saleh, but that was a good unit. Now, the offense is a major concern. A major concern. Do we trust Rodgers? I think enough. I think we trust Rodgers enough. Don't love that pick. But I think we trust Rodgers enough in that one. Interested to see how the offensive line and the running game looks. I like the under. Bet the under. Whatever the under is, bet the under. Definitely not the football team. Shout out Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzpatrick. I like that better. Browns beating the Bengals easy. Austin's on that crazy stuff. Easy. Joe Flacco. Get him the Walker. New Orleans might not win a game, and I'm not exaggerating. True. Also, did Tamu get a player of the week for the SEC? I have no idea. Maybe our punter? I think our punter might have. Tyler White? I don't know. Concepcion should have. He should have had 3 touchdowns. Reed missed him on a wide open, 70-yard bomb. Against the Jets, he's good enough. Overall, definitely not. True. Austin, thanks for the jewels. The hearts. I don't know what those names are. The hearts. Give him hearts for the hearts. I'm on that root beer. Austin slugging root beers again. We'll see. The vibes out of Pittsburgh are good. They have the biggest. They were my biggest flip. I think going into March, when they made the Jalen Ramsey trade, I thought this team was going to be garbage, dog shit. They sign Rodgers. They do these weird trades. The vibes are pretty good in Pittsburgh. This team won 10 games last year. If Rodgers is as good as Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, this team might be better, I think. Schedule might be a little bit harder, but I think this is going to be a playoff team in Pittsburgh. Definitely going to be a competitive team. I don't know. Call me crazy. Commanders, the commies. Uh-oh. I might sniff an upset. Jags. Ooh. Russ throws a danger witch at Jameis and the Giants lose. Hey, man. Jameis might be trying to eat them dubs, though. Third string Jameis Winston. Rodgers just needs to give a constant push just to be an elite game manager. True. The communists versus the Yankees. 5 down on a Wednesday. Panthers, Bryce Young. This game kind of spooks me a little bit if I'm a Commanders fan. The Giants defensive line is legit top 3 in the league, top 4. They have a great defensive line, and they are going to really get after the Commanders, who have a kind of mediocre offensive line. They bring in Laramie Tunsil, but they have some injuries there. The Terry McLaurin holdout. I'm going to take the Commanders, but be on upset watch for the Giants. Be on upset watch. If you want to pick an upset that people aren't picking this week, Giants. Division game. And I've got no one. Happens. Not worried about fake awards. Just care about the win column. Austin, I'm number 1. Yes. Austin, top fan for the stream right now. Green second. OJ third. Ghost Hunter and Emu right there. And 2 Evil. And Maddox. I like the XP thing. Smash that like button for my guy Pete. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, or your favorite team starting quarterback's gonna tear his big toe this weekend. Torn big toe. Might fall off. Giants just don't have the talent. Well, they have a good defensive line. Offensive line's a problem. They got Malik Neighbors. I like Tyrone Tracy. We know we like Tyrone Tracy. This Commanders team is not as talented as we think they were. They weren't really super talented last year. Jayden Daniels just kind of amazing. Jayden Daniels, the difference in quarterback is going to be the thing here. I think the Commanders are taking a step back this year. But I do think they win this game. But if we want to get a spicy upset, Giants are the spicy upset. They're my spicy meatball upset for week 1. Very nice. But I do think the Commanders will win. If you don't care about fake awards, then what's the point? I only care about real awards, like the Heisman. Fake awards is all we have. More hearts. Austin's playing with the YouTube emojis. YouTube does have some fun emojis. Fake awards is all anyone has. Also, okay, I'm going to go on a slight rant here. College football related. Get rid of ranking. There should not be rankings until week 4. I need to see a team play 2 or 3 games before I can give out a top 25 ranking. It's the stupidest shit ever. Bama was not the number 10 team, but Florida State, we beat top 10 Bama. Well, Georgia Tech beat number 10 Florida State to start the year last year too. And they sucked ass. They were horrible. They were a 2-win football team. No rankings. Ohio State not being number 1, comical. They're defending national champs. It's the only time I would default to yeah. So stupid. So stupid. Hit the like button or Bill Belichick will coach your fantasy team in week 1. True. How long till Dart takes the field? Week 10 or 11 if the Giants are going bad when their bye week is. If it's going good, he may not start this year. if they're going good and winning games. Maybe at the end of the year. When they get eliminated from the playoffs, maybe they get dart a couple of starts at the end. But if they're going bad, I mean, the first 5 or 6 weeks are like brutal. First 9 games, they'll be favored in one of them. So it might be a while. It's all fake. It's all been prearranged by Feinbaum, that bastard, true. Buy me a participation trophy. Okay, here's your participation trophy. Everybody, I got everybody a participation trophy in the chat. Panthers Prime podcast said the Panthers are going 13-4. If the Panthers go 13-4, I will buy a Bryce Young jersey or a Chuba Hubbard jersey and wear it for the playoffs. Is there scheming in the background? WTF am I smoking? Am I smoking? What? Smoking like nothing. Agreed. They don't need CFP rankings until later in the season, so why top? I mean, because they always do, because it's the AP. Because it's the AP and it sells ratings and it sells ads and it sells game times. But it's dumb. It's dumb. I need to see you play at least 2 games. If you want to start it, but it like looked all hype. The Ohio State-Texas game had 16 million views. So much hype. Christopher, appreciate the sub. Welcome, welcome. Drop those subs in the chat if you want a shout out. Panthers will not win 13 games. Yeah, I don't think so. Bring back the BCS. Never again with the BCS. The worst system ever. What are you going to talk about the week or 2 before the season? Fair. I mean, just going to talk about good games. I don't need a number next to somebody to talk about brand names. Like, I can just tell, like, oh, interesting teams and colleges. Like, I don't need a number next to Texas and Ohio State to know, oh, that's a fun game. Those are 2 potentially good teams. Florida State and Alabama. Alabama was favored by 2 touchdowns. I thought that was an interesting and fun game. Bryce, yes, I'll get a youth large Bryce Young jersey and wear it on stream. I just became a Lions fan. Lions, okay. The Lions. Worst fan base in the NFL right now. The most undeserving fan base ever. Look, I want to brag to my friends now, so I'm going to go brag about being close to being ranked and having the SEC top rusher at quarterback and the offensive player in the week. We're almost ranked. Is this the year the Cardinals finally make the leap? Nathan, spoiler alert for my video yesterday, no. I have the Cardinals being the surprise bad team in the NFL. I have them at like 4 wins. I could be wrong about that. That was my big leap, my big risk team. They're going to be bad. Austin, have a good night. Retires as number 1 in the XP rankings. No Cowboy fans are the worst. Hey, man, I'm surrounded by Cowboy fans. They are apathetic. They are not bad this year. Lion fans were reckless last year. Flat out reckless last year. And I warned them going into the playoffs. It's not going to be pretty. It's never this smooth. Things don't work like this in the NFL. Anyway, I'm taking the Jaguars against the Panthers week 1. Sue me. Play the clip. Is there sound? Give me sound. Do we have sound on? There's no sound.
Duval.
Yeah, play the clip.
Duval.
There we go. Duval. I'm taking the Jags, baby. Give me the Jag rags. I think the Seahawks win week 1. I do like the Seahawks. Watch out for the 49ers. Might be bad. No, 49ers are going to be good this year. I got the 49ers in the playoffs. I also have the Seahawks in the playoffs. Great week 1 game. We're almost on the precipice of breaking the horrible streak of not being ranked. True. It's been a long time. Niners D will get exposed. No, Robert Saleh is a great defensive coordinator. Now, they are limited on the talent pool. I will agree with that. But Sam Darnold and a Clint Kubiak offense aren't exposing anybody. Unless the Niners' run defense is just abysmal, which I find it hard to believe with a guy like Fred Warner in the middle. Like, The run game should be okay. It's the back end that's going to be super sus. Will this be Kyler Murray's last year in Arizona? Yes, that is my bold take. Kyler Murray out in Arizona. Rams could win the division. I mean, they won the division last year, but I think I'm worried about Matt Stafford's back. Matt Stafford, old ass man. Cowboy fans got the life support unplugged. Of course, they are apathetic. True. Waiting for Jerry to die. Rams are my favorite to win the NFC West. Trusting the old man's back. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm worried about the back. I typed in NFC West for my chat. I'm searching emojis here. Type in NFC loss. They did lose Greenlaw. But he didn't play most of last year anyway. Duval. Goated. I mean, I hated that when I first saw it. Now I'm liking it more and more. The longer it goes away from that, I like it. It's kind of like the Nick Sirianni press conference intro where he's a freaking, meatball or whatever. It works. Also, congratulations on maybe not being involved in the worst trade in Cowboys history. True. I mean, the Deshaun Watson trade kind of got us off the hook for any trade, so we're okay there. And they were bad when he didn't play, so true. Risky. Jimmy G, though. Is it Jimmy G season? Jimmy G hype? The Herschel Walker one is not the worst. The Deshaun Watson check is. I should have been a cowboy. Can we get... Have y'all seen the the Instagram memes where they play that stupid song, like the guy's like in the cowboy, and he's talking about like some gay sex, and it's like Cowboy fans getting ready for every year, stealing the. I just can only think of that meme, and my buddy would sing that song, and he would know all the lyrics, and we kind of looked at him. Will Micah Parsons win Defensive Player of the Year this year? He is the favorite. I am not. Okay, the back thing was not just like bullshit. Like seems to be a back issue. The Cowboys had planned to give him an epidural this week before the game. He was going to play against the Eagles, he said, and they had a plan in place. Like, he's getting an epidural. That's not great. That's not ideal. So there is some back issues. Maybe Jerry Jones is just a genius, and Micah only plays 6 games. He gets hurt. The Packers are kind of bad. The Cowboys get a good pick. Maybe Jerry Jones is a genius. Walmart signed Jerry Jones. Why? Good deals? Selling everything? Massey? Let's see. Boo. Okay. So yeah, we rolled with Duval over there. I hate Sean Payton. He's the most overrated coach in NFL history. Cheated to win a Super Bowl. Drew Brees merchant. They're going to beat the Titans. Their defense is probably the best defense in football. Cam Ward making his first NFL start on the road. Just a bad spot for him. Easy layup for the Broncos. Broncos probably my safest bet this week. Broncos to win. I just don't see a world where the Titans win this game. Cam Ward, I think, will be good this year. Yeah, I agree, OJ. I think Cam Ward's going to be good. Ario, what's up, everyone? Glazing Broncos, I smell upset. No shot. No shot week 1. Just a bad spot against a great defense. I like the Titans this year. I have them with 6 wins, 7 wins, doubling their win total. Cam Ward's going to be good this year. Just a bad spot for the Titans week 1. Don't utter the words Jerry Jones or genius together. Jerry Jones might be a genius. I mean, Jerry Jones he's a pretty smart businessman. He made billions and billions of dollars and invested in the Cowboys for nothing. What'd he spend? Like $100 million for a $12 billion franchise? Pretty good investment. I hope Jerry Jones lives forever, and I'm convinced every other owner is looking for a way to do just that. True. Maybe give him some more, put him in the computer, and the computer brain will run it. Upset against that defense, I'd like to see that. Yeah, bad spot. Hey, man, he's got to root for... Ario's got to... That's a good fan. He's ride or die with his boys. And by boys, I mean Titans, not the Cowboys. I still think Jerry Jones could become the first AI owner, then the Cowboy fans will live with him forever. That would be something, Aaron. Jerry Jones calls the shot for the Dallas Cowboys. Everything is lost. Everyone is cooked. Jerry Jones, best GM in the NFL. True. I see no falses there. Do the Futurama Richard Nixon thing with Jerry Jones. Yes. Head in the jar. Maybe it'll be as crazy as Futurama Nixon. Uh-oh. He may be AI already. No, we've seen Jerry Jones in the flesh. He's not AI yet. He's not dead yet, okay? But hey, did you know he won the national championship in like 1940 with the Arkansas Razorbacks? So he's an elite, astute football mind. It's Jerry Jones. Hit the like button so Jerry Jones lives forever as the Cowboys GM. Uh-oh. Ario's coming back when they beat the Broncos. He can come back here anyway. Niners, Seahawks. See, Niners favorite in this game? I like the Seahawks at home, man. Do I miss Sam Darnold? Hell no. Sam Darnold, not that good. He'll always be Sam, I'm seeing goes Darnold. But they're going to win a lot of regular season games. The Seahawks defense is legit good this year. Very, very good, I would say. They're going to run the football, pound the rock. Sam Darnold, dink and dunk, JSN. Going to be a little bit of a problem. Non-alcohol, lemon sparkling water. Don't worry, guys. It's a Wednesday. Let's chill. So, I like the Seahawks in this one. I don't know why the Niners are favorite. Road division games are tough, man. I'm not taking unless there's a real discrepancy in teams. I'm defaulting to the home team in the division. Just how it goes. Take the ocean birds. As much as I hate the ocean birds, I will take the sea chickens. War damn goats and Arnold gonna win. Still dick riding Bo Nix. Jesus. He's a Bo. We got a Bo Lever. Bo Lever in the chat. Do playoff picks. Green, if you watched all 8 of my videos the past week and a half, 2 weeks, I did my playoff picks. You would know who my playoff teams are. That gives you an excuse. See this, guys? You see this? I got this thing. It's called the YouTube channel. There's my beautiful little channel right there. Besides, I do the live content, which is why you guys are here. I do regular videos. And I did a whole cavalcade of previews. You can't see them all. But I did all the previews. We did all the previews. And I tell you who's making the playoffs. So watch them. Hit the like button and watch them. Okay. There was my shill for a second. I almost fell asleep. I'm just talking. What's a YouTube? True. Could you imagine doing college football pick'em league for every game all season, OJ? That would be miserable. I forgot you just did your picks. See? Unsubscribed. Not a true fan. He might get banned for that. Best guesses I have is Niners propaganda. Christian McCaffrey is also very good at football. Like, that guy's back. Maybe Christian McCaffrey just hard carries. Brock Purdy's good, too. Better hope that sophomore slump don't kick in. Bo Levers. Uh-oh. Bo Levers. The defense will be enough to win the game against Tennessee. Packers-Lions. I'm leaning Packers. I think the Lions might have some bumps this year. I don't think the Packers are any good. Micah helps a lot. Their back end is bad. But if Micah, not conditioned, who knows what he's going to look like. He's probably going to play. I don't know how much complexity they're going to do with Micah Parsons. They're just going to say, line up, go get Jared Goff, which not the worst quarterback to go get. He's stuck in the pocket, and the O-line on the Lions is different this year. Not as good. I'm going to take the Packers. Okay, next one. Rams, Texans. Everybody on the Rams. I am so petrified of Matt Stafford's back. Like, I get it. Puka Nacua is good. Their defense is good. The Texans' O-line is a concern against the Rams' defense. Guess what? You know what else is a concern against the Rams for the Rams? Their offensive line as well. Their tackles out. I'm taking the Texans. I think the Texans are going to win this game. I think their defense is going to be a real problem for them. They're going to kill Stafford. I'm worried. I'm very worried about Matt Stafford. Uh-oh. Can't go lower. I'm going to have to edit transform over here. Ah! Not that. Have to drop the bottom a little bit. Get this last game in on the screen. There we go. I'm going to take the Texans. People are going to call me crazy. They'll likely just put him in blitz packages. Yeah, or like he's just like straight line up and pass rush. Who's your team? My team or Ario's? Ario's a Titans fan. Let him talk that shit. Ricky, let's go Texans. We got a Texans fan in the house. Stroud needs to bounce back from last year. I think he'll light up the Rams. I am worried about the offensive line, Ghost Hunter, but yes, Stroud had a good finish to the year. They really weren't great. Good word on the offense. Now, Nick Chubb having to be the running back for them. Not ideal, but Nico Collins is great. Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter. I respect it. Yep, probably the last real thing to come out of Bama. Don't sleep on Dallas Turner. He's going to have a breakout year this year, I believe. Bills versus Ravens is going to be a good one. Yes, that's the best game of the weekend. What happened to Bum Titans fan? I don't know, Green. I'm sad. He's dead. Bum Titans fan's dead. I don't know. Maybe he got a life. I'm sad. He was like our most loyal viewer. Bum Titans fan was in here every night, hyping up his Titans all draft season, all off season. He's still in the Discord. Maybe I'll DM him on Discord. I'll tell everybody, I'll tell him that the chat misses him. Let me see. Is he still in the Discord? He is. I'll DM him right now. I'll DM him tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll tell him you guys miss him and you love him. All right. We got a lot of Bo Leavers in the chat. I have the Broncos in the playoffs, so. Yeah. Tonight. I'll do it tonight. I gotta record my other video for tonight. For tomorrow. I gotta record a video. So we gotta do that. Bills Ravens. I took the Ravens. I actually took the Ravens. I still have the Bills winning the AFC in the getting the 1 seed. I have the Ravens winning this game. I took the Ravens in week 1 against the Bills. I just think, I don't know. Didn't love what I've seen from the Bills so far in camp and that stuff, but I just have a really good feeling about the Ravens in this game. Good matchup for them. I'm taking the Ravens in week 1. But the Bills still finish with a better record. Easier schedule. Close game, fun game, great game. And finally, what you guys all came here for, what we've been watching, what we've been waiting for. Vikings-Bears. Vikings favored in this game. I don't know what I'm getting out of J.J. McCarthy. If J.J. McCarthy is good, the Vikings are going to win this game. If he's not, if he's just average or he struggles like a rookie, the Bears are probably going to win this game. This is going to be a defensive battle. The Vikings have dominated in Chicago for they've won 7 years in a row in Chicago or some shit like that, and we never win in Chicago. It feels like we never win. Some bullshit always happens in Chicago, especially in a primetime game. I think the Bears kind of have to win this game. It's a free game for my Vikings, so I am happy about that. A road division game week 1 is free game. If you win that game, it's free. I'm going to take the Bears. I might take them in the survivor pool, because guess what? If I get knocked out of the survivor pool because the Bears lost and the Vikings won, I'm going to be a very happy boy. Very happy boy if we win. If we win week 1, the Vikings legit might go 5-0 again to start the season. If they beat the Bears, because then we have the Falcons at home, the Bengals at home, Ireland against the Steelers, London against the Browns. So we could be 5-0 again. I believe, but I think he'll be more of a system guy. If he separates from Peyton, I think he falls off hard. That's fair. So he'll always be, at best, he'll be like the 10th or 9th best quarterback in the NFL at his very best. He's also old. Create a new Discord invite. Do I need a new Discord link? Does it not? Does the Discord link not work on my channel? Invite invalid. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'll change the Discord link after this. It's probably because streamer mode's on. Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta turn off streamer mode. Turn off streamer mode. Turn off streamer mode.
How do you pay these guys? Straight cash, homie.
There we go. That should be good. You guys making me do all this stuff. So you see the stuff I do for you guys? There, new Discord link up. Join the Discord if you want to hang out. OJ! Appreciate this. Super chat, Michael Vick to Djax versus the Redskins. Okay. I can't say that's red. That's racist. Redskins. Jackson Dart is sneaky good. I think he takes over by game 6 this season. Ario, I said game 9 or 10 because their schedule's brutal, and that's the bye. You got to look for the bye, the tasty week. So if things are going bad for them, week like 9 or 10, can't quite remember the schedule. Okay, here are my official picks for week 1. I will have my gambling picks for week 1 coming out tomorrow morning. Plus, we will have Backyard Bookies, our college betting show for the week. We are tied through 1 week, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Scott tied 1 week. This is the week. Whoever loses this week's going to have to do step 1 on the Hot Ones Challenge for week 3. So I don't want to be eating hot sauce, but level 1's okay. But I got to figure it out. I hate the lines this week. It's terrible. Terrible. Yes, sir, Bob. Gambling. Let's go gambling. God dang it. Don't worry. Tomorrow, Ghost Hunter, you get all the gambling. All the gambling you want tomorrow on Friday. All the gambling action. You'll just have to live with it. Can you look up that play? Yeah, I got you, OJ. I got you, OJ. I want to recap the picks real quick, and then we'll go. We'll wrap it up. Okay, so I got the Eagles over the Cowboys tomorrow. Chiefs over the Chargers on Friday. Falcons over the Buccaneers. A little bit of an upset there. Bengals over the Browns. Dolphins over the Colts. Patriots over the Raiders. Cardinals over the Saints. Steelers over the Jets. Commanders over the Giants. Jags over the Panthers. Broncos over the Titans. Seahawks over the 49ers. Packers over the Lions. Texans over the Rams. Ravens over the Bills. And the Bears over my Vikings. Okay, those are my official picks for week 1 of the NFL season. We'll have my bets tomorrow. We'll have a live stream tomorrow. Let's watch this Michael Vick to Deshaun Jackson play. I like how you knew 88 yards exactly. Okay, let's get this again. Sound off. Let's see. I have to shrink the screen a little bit. Hopefully they don't copyright me again. It's a live stream. Who the hell cares? All right, here we go. Let me get a little better picture here. There we go. Don't kill me, YouTube. All right, here we go. Monday Night Football. London Fletcher. That's a look. We got a little... Oh, my God. Do you think anybody in the NFL is coming out here double tight? I mean, we got a 2 tight set here. 2 tight. And then taking a play action deep shot first play. I mean, I like the play action shot. Little PA. Boot out. Now, nobody's ever accused Mike Vick of having a small arm. Okay? Mike Vick won. Jackson actually scored it. Just like I drew it up. Is this Mike Vick's like first game back from jail? It's got to be pretty quick. Ooh, Vic on the Eagles was good, man. There's old Shanahan. Oh, what the hell just happened? God, those old Motorola headsets. I used to have that. I had that Motorola like headset because I had an NFL head coach and I would use that like headset to like, I was that nerdy kid. I was the worst. 11K on the Eagles money line. Probably going to do more tomorrow. Miles, what's up? That's insane. I mean, the Eagles are probably going to win. But yes. The Eagles are probably going to win. The Broncos are my safest bet this week. Watching that Victor Jackson live first TD play was bananas. It felt right? Felt right. All right, Ghost Hunter, have a good night. Hit the like or else Jerry Jones will trade away your best fantasy player for Kenny Clark. That referee was fast too. Oh. See my man get on his horse. Yeah, don't get beat deep. That's rule 1 is the back judge. Don't get beat deep. Got to be at the goal line. Excellent by the referee right there. Don't get beat deep. Rule 1. Zay, what's up? Unfortunately, we're about to wrap it up for the night. Sad Pikachu face. I have to find a new way to watch my Ravens this year. Yeah, that's tough. No more Stream East, RIP. Ty Warren and Travion Henderson over receiving yards. Poker is all on the Ty Warren and Travion Henderson trade. The Ty Warren numbers were pretty low for a guy who's probably their best weapon. Rip the Ravens. I do have the Ravens winning week 1. I know. I'll show my picks again. Pull up the picks. I will have a video for my gambling tomorrow. Will the Oregon Ducks be good this year? Yes. I like Oregon this year. I liked what I saw from Moore. You didn't know I was live? No worries, man. No worries. Little kind of spur of the moment. It wasn't on the schedule. I also didn't post the September schedule, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the picks Wednesday. We'll be live tomorrow afternoon for Backyard Bookies again. College Gamble. And I will have my video for my picks this year. But we'll run back my week 1 picks real quick and we'll wrap it up. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Daily sports content, live form. A short just went live. Like I think I just had a short go out. It's going out at 12. So we'll have another sports stat fact. Eagles over the Cowgirls. Chiefs over the Chargers. Falcons over the Bucks. Bengals over the Browns, Dolphins over the Colts, Patriots over the Raiders, Cardinals over the Saints, Steelers over the Jets, Commies over the Giants, Jags over the Panthers, Broncos over the Titans, Seahawks over the Niners, Packers over the Lions, Texans over the Rams, Ravens over the Bills, Bears over my Vikings. Giants are my spicy upset of the week pick, potentially. Like, I don't know, I'm taking the Commanders, but upset alert, Giants, red alarm. Over here, my almost upset of the week. Andrew said hi. What's up, guys? So, again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, sub to the channel. We're going to have my gambling picks for week 1 tomorrow morning. Live stream in the afternoon for our college bets of week 2. And yeah, NFL season, boys and girls. It's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy the game tomorrow night, Friday night, college football Saturday. And the NFL on Sunday and Monday. It's here. We made it. Everybody stay safe. Make sure you survive these next 8 months. 8 months we got left. Buckle up, tune in. It's going to be a great season on the channel and on the football field. So, again, like, subscribe, and share.